Hello, Faribault Middle School. This is Mr. Sexton. I am going to make a short screencast that will show you how to get the textbook onto your iPad for science. So first of all, there are two apps you're going to need for this. First, you need the Connect Ed McGraw-Hill app downloaded from self-service. Also, you will need Google Chrome. Google Chrome works better for logging into this website than Safari does on your iPads. So once you've got those two downloaded, then you need to go into Chrome, open up and go to the Faribault Public Schools website. You will need to tap on Students, and that will give you this menu. You're going to select Clever. When you get to the Clever website, you will need to log in using your school login information, which will be your student number and your password. Type that in, click the login button. This will take you into the Clever website, which may have access to other resources for you, but we're going to be using the one that says McGraw-Hill, that red box in the middle of the screen. If you tap on that, that will log you into the actual textbook company's website, where you will see the science book. You'll have a picture of it on the left-hand side there. You can get to the textbook and its resources through this website, but it is more user-friendly when you're using the app. To get to the app, you need to go to the right-hand side of your screen and tap on Launch App. When you do that, that will take you to the app and log you in automatically. On that page, you will have a picture of the science book. If you have never used this app before, download ebook will be your first choice. You need to select that and it will download the science book onto your iPad, and you shouldn't need Wi-Fi to look at the book from now on. You will need Wi-Fi to look at the other resources. If you tap on Open ebook, it will show you the science book. Most likely it will take you to the last pages you were on. I was looking at chapter 3 earlier today, so that's what it's open to for me. And you can just swipe from left to right to go to different pages. If you tap on the bottom of the screen, it will also show you small previews of each page, and you can scroll through them more quickly to get to what you need. If you have to make a big jump, in the bottom right corner there's this line with the white circle on it. If you tap and drag that, you can go through a lot of pages very quickly. Also on the bottom of the screen, where it says TOC on the left-hand side, that will open up the table of contents, where you can go to the different units in the textbook or the student resources in the back. We are still in Unit 1, 7th graders, and if we were going to Chapter 3, you tap on that, it will take you to Chapter 3. Tapping on the bottom of the screen again will make this pop up. If you exit out of this, it'll take you back to the main book bag page. From there, there are some other resources we're going to be using now that we are doing distance learning. And so it will give you a menu that lists the different chapters. We are on Chapter 3. And if you select the lesson you are on, it will give you a list of resources. So the phases of the cell cycle would be one that we're going to be looking at this week. It's just a drag and drop quick activity. There also are access to some brain pop videos, which we're going to be using some of those by dragging to the right. Brain pop mitosis is there, and that's another one that we'll be looking at later this week. So if you scroll through this list, there are a lot of resources. There's copies of worksheets, all of the worksheets. We do not use all of them. Some other vocabulary resources, some other reading activities, some practice quizzes, some other short videos that you can look at. A lot of resources that we really have not touched. If you go back out one step, there also are resources for the whole chapter. The study guide gives you some vocabulary options, things you can do to practice. There's a chapter review, which is like an online practice test. There are other practice tests that you can do. Like I said, it's a lot of things that we have not used before. So that is a real quick look at the textbook app and resources that we'll be using now in distance learning. Hopefully this helps.